Hi, this is Jason Fielder with the Daily Forex Report for June 23rd. We are looking at the U.S. Japanese yen pair. This particular pair closed down today, did close lower than previous support. The bias is to the downside and it's moving lower as well. We are looking for this pair to potentially move as high as 96.68, possibly as low as 94.15. Look for some resistance around 95.75 and look for some support around 94.50 in this particular pair. Now, switching to the Euro USD pair, this particular pair surged higher today. It is moving sideways overall with a bias to the upside. We are looking for this pair to move potentially as high as 142.10, possibly as low as 137.34. Look for some resistance around 141.60 and look for some support around 140.13. Now, going into this next session, we have the FOMC announcement, the only news announcement. I'm going to cover this a little bit sooner than typically do. The U.S. FOMC announcement is being released at 2:15 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. Consensus is they're going to hold rates at 0.25%. I do believe that will be the case. However, between now and then, the market is going to do exactly what it's done for the past couple of hours. This is the hour chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For the past 8 hours, the market has gone basically sideways within a fairly tight range. Let's see exactly what that range is. Within a 43 pip range. I do believe over the next several hours, we are going to see this continue. If you put almost any band on this, you can literally, take a look at. Let's see, which band do we want to look at? You can use, I guess, the moving average here. Moving averages. Set it to say 5. And take a look at, maybe 5 is a little large. Take a look at say a moving average of 2. Set it to the high and the low. You can see that the highs will be hit there, and use another one. Moving average. Here we go. 2. We're going to look at the low. Now you can see that you have this band that's been created. It's hitting the low and the highs. You may want to set it to a 3 period, but nonetheless, you can use a band. A lot of the different bands that are out there, there are several of them. Bollinger Bands is one that you could use for this to basically track the market and look for buy and sell opportunities. For instance, here or here, you would look for a sell opportunity. Here, you look for a sell opportunity. Buy, 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 buy. And you can literally just, accumulate pips along the way. Those two right there would be roughly 20 pips from there to there. And then you have, say, this other one, 20 to another 12 pips. So over the next several hours, as the market moves sideways, you could definitely pull in a lot of pips by doing that. Well, enough said on that. Let's go back and take a look at the pound US dollar pair. This particular pair closed higher today. It is definitely moving sideways over the past several sessions, biased to sideways as well. Currently looking for this pair to move potentially as high as 165.98, possibly as low as 160.84. Look for some resistance around 165.12. Look for some support around 163.46. Now switching to the US Swiss, this particular pair moved much lower, is moving sideways overall if you look at the grand scheme of things, but bias is definitely to the downside. We are currently looking for this pair to potentially go as high as 1.0964, possibly as low as 1.0561. Look for some resistance to come into the market around 1.0700, possibly some support around 1.056. 1.0561. I already talked about the news announcements. Basically, what I'm looking for is the Euro USD to continue moving sideways and to be able to pull pips out of that market until the news announcement tomorrow at 2:15 p.m. Well, that about does it for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.